What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Akephalos here, and today we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Mass Effect 2 here on the channel. So as usual, folks, if you're going to enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as smash that big red subscribe button down below to subscribe to the channel right now, because I'll be super grateful and appreciative of your support, first of all. And secondly, you won't miss all the great episodes that we have been uploading constantly here. I upload gaming content daily, just to let you guys know. So if that is your jam, that is what you guys like to, what you guys like, yeah, feel free to subscribe so that you don't miss a single episode whenever I upload it. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's jump back into today's agenda. And today's agenda is we are going to be completing the last side quest. Well, I wouldn't say side quest, I'd say more of storyline related quests, I should say. So yeah, regardless, we're gonna be completing the final quest of the final squad mate loyalty quest, I should say. So yeah. That loyalty quest involves Tali. If you recall, Tali is the only loyalty quest that I said that I didn't want to complete at the moment. I wanted to wait until I acquire Legion. So he's the gift that we recently recruited in the previous episode. So yeah, if you guys are joining us, you should probably get back if you want to. You can always start from here, no problem at all. But yeah, just to get you guys a bit up to speed, we recruited a GEF unit called Legion. So yeah, I said I wanted to wait to complete Tali's loyalty quest until I recruited Legion. That's because there are some unique dialogues if you bring Legion along for her loyalty quest. Yeah, if you bring Legion along instead of you bring the regular squad mates. So yeah, that is why I decided to wait until now. And since we've acquired Legion, we can safely go ahead and start Tali's loyalty quest. So without further ado, let's just speak to Tali.
Shepard, I've got a problem and I may need your help. But I need to ask you something first. I need to know if I can trust you. Some of this might involve fleet security. Cerberus cannot be involved.
Of course you can trust me, Tali. I was with you since Mass Effect 1.
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the elusive man to make sure he stays out.
Don't bother. He just lied to you. Hearing it from you is enough. I just received a message from the Migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the Migrant fleet again.
So, no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
I guess that's fair. The Quarians don't really have that much people.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned, posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Don't worry, Tali. We'll help you.
Okay. Let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Alright, okay, so we're gonna help you, Tali, don't worry. She sounds kinda sad. Okay, anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back up to the CIC. So, if I'm not mistaken, the Migrant fleet is basically, yeah, just a bit of a backstory, is where the Quarians live. So, they don't really have that many numbers in terms of population. So, yeah, they can sustain, that's why they're able to live in a ship in space. And yeah, that's why exile is such a big thing, I guess. Alright, so...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, thanks, Kelly. I'll check in later. That's probably just a hacker bugging me to kickstart the Arrival DLC. I'm gonna do that after we complete the series. So, yeah, it's the time frame is much more fitting. Alright, anyway. So, we're gonna pull up the galaxy map real quick. I believe the... what is it? The Migrant fleet. Yeah, there we go. The Migrant fleet. The Migrant fleet is in the, one of the clusters not far from here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just head to the mass relay real quick. Let's double check. Oh, it's actually over here. I thought it was somewhere around here. It's actually here in the Valhalla threshold. Alright, so we're gonna, well, jump over there real quick. Okay, so here we are, and the Migrant fleet is right here in the Rahil Leia system. So it looks like there are two other systems that we can go and explore. But if I'm not mistaken, we shouldn't have any more side quests after this. Okay, regardless, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna dock with it real quick, and we're gonna complete this this mission on the Migrant fleet.
Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring a
Get that damn thing off my ship before you start an incident that makes the Ascension Project fiasco with
You're
Cerberus.
defending your ship. I respect that. But don't try to intimidate me, Captain.
Or what?
Or I take off this mask and breathe germs all over your nice, clean ship.
I'm letting you aboard as a favor to Tali. The gate is too much. Leave it on your ship.
If Legion gets out of line, I'll take it out myself. If you know my record, you know I've killed hundreds of them.
Why should I believe you?
Captain, if Legion acts suspiciously, I'll kill it. You know that.
Talizora, you never stop causing me trouble. Marine detail, return to guard positions. You get one chance. But given the charges against you, Tali, you're doing yourself no favors.
What do you mean?
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the Migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Alright, So here we are on the Raya. Yeah, the ship is called the Raya. I'm not sure if there's any meaning for that, but it's called the Raya. So anyway, yeah, if you bring, like, you might have noticed that there was an altercation there since we brought Legion along. This only happens if you bring Legion. If you bring another squad mate, it doesn't work. So yeah, this is why I said I wanted to bring, I wanted to wait to acquire Legion before we start Tali's loyalty quest. A lot of these cutscenes are gonna play differently now that we have Legion. So if you guys don't have him, if you bring someone else, maybe another squad mate, maybe Miranda, Jacob, Garrus, whoever, just anyone other than Legion, it's gonna play out differently. So it won't be as lively. So yeah, you guys might wanna wait until you acquire Legion to do it. Anyway, regardless, we're gonna proceed on ahead.
The captain let it get onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
Alright, so yeah, a lot of the ambient conversations are going to be different as well with Legion around. But for the most part, we're going to head into this this chamber here, because we're going to speak to Shala Run, and I believe we're going to have to start a hearing, if I'm not mistaken.
Tali Zorobas, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Security! A Geth is present in the courtroom. Does Tali Zora think to effect this hearing with threats?
Captain Donna allowed the Geth aboard. Do you intend to second-guess the Raya's captain, Admiral Chorus?
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the Migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the Migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause. We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Alright, so looks like we're gonna have to go and retake the Alarai. Okay, so that was the hearing. That was Tali's hearing, well, part 1 of the hearing. I believe there's a second part of it. But before we leave, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave in the next episode. By the way, I don't think we have enough time to complete this next segment. But yeah, before we leave, what we're gonna do is we're gonna speak to some of the admirals first. So some of them we can speak to. So one of them we're gonna start with Shalaran. I believe Tali's gonna have something to say about, well, clearly, looks like these two have some sort of close relationship, like aunt or something. So I think, yeah, looks like she's gonna have a lot of explaining to do about why she didn't tell Tali about her father or something like that. Let's just speak to her, see what she has to say.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
All right. I guess that's it. We're just gonna leave it for now. These are just regular dialogue options. I don't think they incur anything anything worth the note.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Alright, so what I want to do is I'm gonna quickly speak to all three admirals. I just want to get the initial dialogue, because I believe there's some dry humor since we have Legion around. So yeah, I just want to trigger that humor just for the sake of the video. Let's start with Admiral Zen. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
What a wonderful specimen this is. Geth's shell over standard mech interior. Or did you convince a Geth to work with you?
Legion is working with me voluntarily. It's part of my team.
It has a name. Fascinating. The things I could learn under slightly different circumstances.
This platform is not available for experimentation.
Charming. I am pleased to see that the humans, at least, have not abandoned synthetics. This whole trial is a farce born of fear.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
You know, sometimes I wish this dialogue was a bit more fluid. Well, we obviously didn't get any information from yeah, like I said, so that was a bit of a dialogue change because we have Legion along. But anyway, so I wish some of the dialogue was a bit more fluid, because like we didn't receive any information from Admiral Zen, but apparently we have the tanker for information as well. So okay, let's start with Geralt first before we go with Chorus. I believe Chorus has something funny to say, but we'll start with Geralt first.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Chorus, though, Tali's in good hands.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Huh. Alright, so it looks like there's nothing interesting to say. I guess we'll just leave.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Alright, okay, I'm fairly certain Chorus is something funny. I remember this one very well. Okay, so let's just go ahead and speak to him.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkorus Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Okay, we're gonna ask about the name, that's for sure.
You have a ship named Quib Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Alright, that's it.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
What kind of a ship is named Vasquibquib? I don't know. It sounds weird, but the other options aren't that appealing either. Deference or Ictomy. Well, if you guys, I hope that doesn't run through your minds real quick. Let me just quickly say this: Vas deference, vasectomy. If you guys caught that, kudos to you. If you guys didn't, you probably might want to Google it. So I'm not gonna explain that, but I'm not even gonna go there. All right. So anyway, I guess we're gonna end the video here because we are way over time. I just wanted to include these two bits. This bit of a bit of dry humor on between the Geth and the Quarian. So yeah. With that being said, we're gonna end the video here because we are running out of time. We are way over time. So I'm just gonna quickly end this here. So if you guys like this video, if you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like on this video, as well as hit that big red subscribe button down below so that you don't miss whenever I upload the next video, and you guys won't want to miss us retaking the LRI in the next episode. So yeah, if you guys want to catch that, you're gonna have to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, this is Akephalos signing off, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.